Hey friends, welcome. I'm George, and today we're going to dive into the fascinating world of amaranth leaves. We will explore their rich history, discover where they grow, uncover the numerous health benefits they offer, and I am going to show you how we Greeks like to eat them, as well as give away my secret family recipe for skordalja, which has been on the menu of my restaurant for 45 years. Amaranth leaves, also known as amaranthus, have been cultivated for thousands of years and hold a special place in various cultures around the world. The name amaranth derives from the Greek word amaranthos, meaning unfading or everlasting, and this term perfectly captures the incredible resilience and vitality of these leaves. I grew up knowing them as vlita, hence the name on the sign. For me, they were a real treat because my grandmother used to gather them wild from the fields, and when they're cooked, they look like dandelion leaves. I love dandelion leaves now, but as a kid, I hated them because they were bitter. See, the older dandelion greens are, the more bitter they taste. Vlita taste a lot more like spinach and are very tender and delicious. But even though they are incredibly healthy for you, there are a few things you should know about them before you dig in. They may be popping up on the radar now as a radical superfood, but historically they are well known for their health properties. The leaves date back to the time of the ancient Aztecs, Incas, and Mayans. Apart from being revered as a sacred plant, often incorporated into religious ceremonies, the leaves were commonly embraced for their exceptional nutritional value and were considered a symbol of immortality. Fast forward to today, and amaranth leaves continue to be cultivated and consumed worldwide. So where do they grow? Amaranth is a versatile plant that thrives in various climates and soil conditions. These vibrant greens are a powerhouse of essential nutrients and have been recognized for their exceptional nutritional profile. They're an excellent source of vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin K, folate. Additionally, amaranth leaves are rich in dietary fiber, which aids digestion and supports a healthy gut. They also contain significant amounts of calcium, iron, magnesium. But what sets amaranth leaves apart from other greens is their remarkable protein content. Unlike many other leafy vegetable, amaranth greens provide a substantial amount of high-quality plant-based protein. This makes them a valuable addition to vegetarian or vegan diets. But what they're really known for is their antioxidant properties. Regular consumption of these leaves may contribute to a reduced risk of chronic diseases, including heart disease and certain types of cancer. Look, I am not a nutritionist, and I am not offering medical advice on this channel, but I am very cautious about what I ingest, and you should be as well. I do my homework using Google Scholar. And many people don't really know that there's a separate search engine that Google offers, which searches scholarly research papers and publications on basically anything you're looking for. Try it. Type in amaranth leaves, and the health benefits found through academic research is profound. What I can make a small claim to is that I have been a chef for 39 years, and I definitely know my way around amaranth leaves. They are incredibly versatile in the kitchen. They can be enjoyed in a variety of ways, including stir-frying, sautéing, or adding to soups and stews. They have a pleasant, slightly earthy taste. It pairs well with a huge range of ingredients. So in the Caribbean and parts of the continent of Africa, they're known as callaloo. I find that the best way to prepare them is by surrounding them with very simple but high-quality, outstanding ingredients. In Greek culture, we accompany vlita with a delicious garlic sauce known as skordalja. Keep an eye out for the pop-up in the top right-hand corner at the end of this video for a link to that recipe. The beautiful thing about amaranth is it's a very deliciously nutritious dish that doesn't need a lot of ingredients. And today, all I'm going to add to mine is a really good olive oil, really good salt, Celtic sea salt, lemon juice, and optionally, you don't need to do this, but I'm going to do this. I'm going to add some ground fresh pepper, canned pepper, and a beautiful yellow tomato that I grew in my garden. That's it. Super easy, super delicious, super fast. I have never purchased amaranth leaves from a market because I live in a region that has a lot of farm stands. I usually get mine from farms, and they don't look that great when you get them. They kind of look scraggly and wilted. They do wilt very, very quickly, even though they're incredibly drought intolerant. Another thing that I need to mention about these leaves is that you'll find them typically with a lot of holes in them. beetles attack them. And honestly, I would be a little leery about buying amaranth that wasn't like this, because that means that they probably use some kind of pesticide or herbicide to protect the leaf. It doesn't affect the flavor. The only thing you really need to do is wash it well. And to do that, you just simply pull it off of the stalk and throw it in a bowl of water. That's it. When you are preparing any kind of field green, like parsley or spinach, that's even any kind of store-bought green, it's going to have soil in it and some kind of dirt on the leaves. So what I do is I soak the leaves in water. I immerse them in water, just like this. And this works really, really well to remove soil from any kind of vegetable. And then I just shake the leaf off. But you don't want to grab a big bunch of leaves. You just want to grab a little bit of leaf and pull it out of the water. So this way, any sand that is on there will rinse off into the bowl. And I do this twice. I have a 7-liter pot here. It's 6.5 quarts, big enough to hold my amaranth leaves. Just gonna boil them for 4 to 5 minutes. That's all it takes. Remember, they're very similar to spinach. This is not the type of leafy green that you really want to have al dente. You kind of want this to be soft. This particular batch has been boiling now for about 7 minutes. Let me give it a try. To me, that's good. If you're planning on serving them later on, or if you're planning on freezing them, which you can do, you need to shock them. You drop them in an ice water bath. Once they cool, you pull them out, and you can put them in the freezer, flat Ziploc bags, and store them for the winter months and get that nutritional value all year long. Or you can just reheat them later and serve them. To get the best out of your amaranth leaves, it's good to drain out all that excess water. You could do that by hand, you could do that in a cheesecloth, you could do that by pressing in the sieve. I'm just going to use my hands because no one else is eating this but me. These are perfectly cooked, very, very tender. Ideally, you want these to be served warm, not too hot, not too cold, especially with the garlic sauce, because the garlic sauce will break if the amaranth leaves are too hot. Everything here is basically up to your personal preference. Little sea salt, fresh squeezed lemon juice, black pepper, some beautiful diced tomatoes, and an incredibly beautiful, delicious extra virgin olive oil. And the best part of Lita is a beautiful dollop of scordaglia on top. I am really, really looking forward to digging into this. It's hard to imagine a summer without this beautiful leafy green. I'm so blessed to be surrounded by farms that actually grow it. It is delicious. It has a chewiness to it, a hardiness to it. You can definitely feel the vein structure as it goes through the leaf. It's much more chewy than spinach. It tastes almost like it has the texture almost like a beet green, the stem. It's so good. They are annuals. They are very easy to grow and are typically grown anywhere from temperate to tropical regions. They do prefer well-drained soil and require a lot of sunlight. Due to their hardiness, they can withstand droughts. Whether you're looking to boost your nutritional intake, or maybe you just want to incorporate more plant-based proteins into your diet, or simply want to explore new flavors, amaranth leaves are an excellent choice. If you've tried them, leave a comment down below, maybe leave a recipe. They are so good as a nutritious and delicious addition to your diet. But be really careful with them. Introduce them into your diet slowly and in small quantities. They have a very huge amount of digestive fiber that could disrupt your gut if you eat too much. Also, if you are susceptible to oxalates, be careful with this green leafy vegetable as well. Do you want to find more secret ingredients that are absolutely delicious with outstanding health benefits? Click on this playlist right here. I talk about purslane, Irish moss, hibiscus, and quite a few other outstanding staples that you should know about. All of the videos are in this playlist right here. Go ahead. You can do it. Click right here. Cheers.